Welcome back to the Loan Arranger Radio Show. This is the last segment, and I'm going to tell you something. We got a lot of stuff to cover. All right, I promised you 3 tips if you're a buyer buying in today's market. These are 3 tips, okay? First of all, you want your loan to get fully approved. Don't get a pre-qualification, even a pre-approval. You want to make sure your loan has been pre-underwritten, not just pre-approved. Why? A pre-approval letter is written by a loan officer. Okay. We do them every day here, but they're only a pre-approval. And loan officers cannot underwrite loans. They can only assume what an underwriter is going to want. And good ones like me are pretty good at that. But if you want to be positioned like a cash buyer, you got to be fully approved and underwritten. Now, most lenders aren't going to do that. They don't want to do that because they don't want to underwrite a loan before you found a property. I think that's stupid. I think you should have your loan underwritten in advance so that you know any conditions that might come up, because the loan officers miss them. Why do you think that people that got a pre-approval letter and then went under contract, and then by the time the processor gets a hold of it, they got 15 more things that they want from the buyer. Then the underwriter wants it, and they got a half a dozen more things they want from the buyer. That's why that happens, because the loan officers can't predict what the underwriters are going to ask for. So what do? I pre-underwrite your loan. Now that does a couple of things for me. First of all, it helps me position you like a cash buyer. Like a cash buyer. Now, why do I want you positioned like a cash buyer? Because I'm going to help you win. And when you win, you get a better deal. So if you were a seller and you had a house for $400,000 and you had one person paying cash and one person getting a mortgage, who are you going to choose? You're going to choose the cash buyer. Why? Simplicity. So I position you, even though you're not cash, to look like cash. So here's what I do. After you're fully approved, I will contact the listing agent of the property, that the person that's listed the property for the seller. You should do this during your negotiation, not after. Don't wait. Get me involved early. I will call the listing agent. Hey, Betty Buttercup with Coldwell Banker. How you doing? It's Bruce Woodburn, the loan arranger at Cross Country Mortgage. I'm representing Betty and Billy Bob Thornton over there. And we're doing a mortgage for them. They're getting an FHA loan for 3.5% down. But I want to tell you something about Betty and Billy Bob. I have already pre-underwritten the loan. I've got underwritten approval, DU approval, more than that. Underwritten approval, meaning I have no conditions on this loan other than I got to have a contract. I got to have clear title. Do you think we're going to get clear title, Mr. or Ms. Buttercup? Oh, for sure we are. All right. You think the house is going to appraise okay? Oh, yeah, that's going to appraise okay. I'll tell you what I'm going to do. My clients are so strong that I'm going to guarantee your seller that if I miss the closing date and I can close in as little as 21 days, I'll even close in 15 days if you want me to. But, oh, no, that's too soon for my sellers. You all right? 21 days. We'll probably do a 30-day contract. That's fine. I'll close on the closing date or before, or I'll pay your seller up to $500 a day for every day I miss the closing. Really? Yep. Will you put that in writing? You doggone right I will. Now, here's the thing. I dispositioned you like a cash buyer. I helped you win. Now, that gives you better negotiating terms because you're stronger buyer. Even the cash buyer is not going to give a guarantee unless they're waiving appraisals and waiving inspections, and anybody that would do that is a fool. So don't do that. Let me show you how to win. That's the first thing you do. Fully approved loan. Second thing you do, negotiate closing costs. Don't negotiate purchase price. Oh, you want $400,000 for your house, Mr. Seller? God, I was going to come in around 385, about 15 grand lower. So I'll tell you what I'll do. I'll give you your 400, but I want you to pay $15,000 toward my closing costs. Whoa, $15,000. That's a lot of money in closing costs. We could either do that or you could sell me the house for 385, but I'd just soon keep the value up higher. You pay 15 grand. Now, why did I do that? Because by you lowering the purchase price by $15,000, if you were putting, say, 3.5% down and you lowered your price by $15,000, You only reduced your out of pocket by $525. That's all you did. 3.5% of $15,000. That's all you did. Now you lowered your payment by about $80 a month, but you only reduced your out of pocket by $525. That don't cut it. So here's what I do. I'll give you your 400, pay 15 grand toward my closing costs. Now that covers all the closing costs, all the prepaid escrows, and allows me to buy your rate down lower than market rate. So you got a lifetime of payments. Now, here's what we do. Now we go into contract. The seller accepts your offer. You do your home inspection, you do the appraisal. Then we go back and we go, oh, Mr. Seller, that thing needs a new hot water heater. That roof is 12 years old. I'm going to have to put a roof on in 7 years. So I'm going to ask you to reduce the price by $5,000 more dollars. And then you negotiate it after that. Don't negotiate up front. I want you to get the seller off the market and you into contract with the seller. That's the second thing you need to do. Third thing, you don't concern yourself as much about your payments and the price, provided you're qualified for it, as the property that you buy. And what I mean by that is don't, and I had a client do this not long ago. The payments were $150 a month more than he wanted on one house, but he loved it. But he bought a house that he okayed about. It wasn't great, but it was okay because it saved him $150 a month. Now he would have qualified for much more than even the more expensive one. And I'm not saying ever stretch yourself to a limit. I don't want you to do that. But for $150 a month more, he would have got the house that he wanted. Believe me, you don't want to keep doing this and jumping around. Just get the doggone house that you like. And if you can afford the payments, then do it. Buy the house you want. Listen, it's always going to pay off to have the better house. Always going to, the house that's always going to be a better house than the other one, no matter what. So don't compromise. And I'm not saying buy over your limit. Don't stretch it too high. Don't live for the house payment, but you're better off to have your home payment the most expensive of all your bills. Your home payment should be as much, if not more, than all your other payments, your car payment, your student loans, your credit cards, which you should pay off monthly anyway. None of you should have any debt. If you follow me, you follow the loan arranger, you will not have debt. No debt, no credit card debt, no car loans, no nothing. That's how I teach you. It's very much Dave Ramsey, but that's what I'm into. 407-706-3313. That's 407-706-3313. Tampa Bay, call me now. 813-213-4009, 813-213-4009. Now, if you are out there buying and you don't have a lot of cash, you need cash, I got an FHA loan that'll give you solar panels and I'll give you down payment assistance. You got to check out this down payment assistance. You don't have to be a first-time home buyer, and I'm going to forgive the down payment assistance in 60 to 90 days. There's nothing like it. There's no down payment assistance like it. Andy gets solar panels. Call me about this. Realtors, if you're not helping your buyers with this program, you are not being a good realtor to your clients. Call me now so you get the information. I'll give you the whole lowdown on it. FHA loan only, but not just for first-time home buyers. You can be a move-up buyer, and the down payment assistance is forgiven, and no second mortgages on these solar panels either. None. It's a great deal. Call the loan arranger now. You know the number. All right, let's move on to a couple other things. I want to talk about, people call me all the time and go, what is going to happen with the whole DeSantis thing eliminating property taxes? Let me tell you what's going to happen. Nothing's going to happen. That's what's going to happen. They passed the House. They got shut down in the Senate. The Senate just stalled it out, didn't do anything about it. There's a couple of them that are trying to be reinvigorated, but they're not going to pass because you guys don't know enough about it to know where the money to replace the taxes are going to come from. So nobody's going to vote for it. It's not going to pass. And you have to have a 60% majority just to get these things to pass. There ain't enough legs on it. Now, are there some good ones out there that would work that you should vote on? Yes, you absolutely should, because there's some of them that will at least help homesteaded properties, except for non-school. You're going to keep non-school, but all your homestead stuff should reduce your taxes by about 40%, maybe 45%. Would you take 45% reduction of property taxes? I know I would. Then we're going to talk a little bit about insurance too, because insurance is outrageous in Florida, but it's getting better. It's getting better. DeSantis has done a lot of good things. He fought and won the assignment of benefits that these companies are screwing you. By the way, guys, if you are considering solar panels on getting a solar panels and getting a loan or a lease, stop right now and do not do it. Just don't do it. It's horrible. And these solar panel companies aren't going to save you the money you think they're going to save you. And they're going to put a second lien on your property. And you're not going to be able to refinance. And you're not going to be able to sell your house because nobody's going to take over your solar panel loan. I'm going to tell you right now, I got 2 of them right now. I got a loan from my buyer. He qualifies, no problem. $350,000 loan. He's got to assume a $35,000 solar panel. The solar panel loan won't approve him. So he can't buy the house. The seller doesn't get to sell it. He doesn't get to buy it. How do you like that? That happens all the time. That's the second time this year that's happened to one of my clients. They can't do it. Got 2 other clients. They like to refinance because they got a 7.5% rate. They wanted to refinance to lower the rate. Can't do it. Why? Because the solar panel company won't release the lien on their property for the lender to refinance it. It's not a good deal, buddy. Don't do it. Do not do. If you want to get solar panels, get a home equity line of credit or pay cash. Put it on your credit card. You'd be better off to do that. However, I'm just going to tell you, it's don't get a solar panel loan and definitely don't get a lease. Do not do it. I'm telling you right now, I don't care how slick these salespeople are and how much they show going to save. Do not do it. If you have questions, you just call the Lone Ranger. Okay. I'll tell you, I'm not telling you that because it's something I don't, it's not that I don't like solar panels. I like saving energy. If solar panels worked like my loan works with the solar panels, I'd do it. And even that one's only right for certain people. FHA, it's only right for FHA and people that just don't have the money to put their down payment down. Otherwise, I got other options for you. My name's Bruce Woodburn. They call me the Lone Ranger. Why do they call me the Lone Ranger? Because I arrange loans and I'm a cowboy. I'm the Lone Ranger. That's it. So you can call me now, Tampa Bay, 813-213-4009. That's 813-213-4009. Or go to WeBringYouHome.com or call me in Orlando at 407-706-3313. You thinking about refinancing? Call the Lone Ranger. I can put you on my VIP rate watch list because most of you, unless you're trying to get cash out, need to wait. Wait. I know I'm the only lender. And if your lender calls you on the phone or solicits you, do not do anything. There's more scams out there with people claiming to be your mortgage lender. They even claim to be they call my clients all the time. Hey, I'm with Cross Country Mortgage and I can lower your rate. Just fill out this form. Don't do it. Do not do it. It's scams all over the place and they're getting your information, folks. Stop doing that. Call me. I'll make sure you're going in the right direction. I promise you. And nobody gets a sales pitch over here. I'm trying to keep you guys straight so you don't make mistakes. I'm not going to let you walk into one. My name is Bruce Woodburn. I'm the Lone Ranger. And I'm going to tell you something. I'm real happy to be on the air with you. I'm privileged to be on the air with you. I think that it is a right that you can choose whoever you want to go to for a mortgage. But I'm going to tell you something. I will do what I can to earn your respect and your trust. I want you to know that you can count on me. You're not going to get a sales pitch from me or any of my people. You're going to get true, accurate information to help you make informed decisions. And we're going to even compare my loan with anybody else's loan on a Zoom meeting right in front of us. No questions asked. Call me now, 813-213-4009 or 407-706-3313. WeBringYouHome.com. Want to lose yourself some weight in the summertime because you're looking a little bit thick? Then you call me. I'll get you connected with my friends at Age Rejuvenation. They helped me lose 77 pounds. And I've kept it off for 2 years. Never set foot in a gym. Call me now. Talk to you soon. God bless. Have a great day.